Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. What the hell do you have today for me? Emerald blocks, red nether bricks. Oh my god, I need to get all of those. I'm going to get most of those. Okay, screenshot and screenshot. Hopefully this guy doesn't despawn. I'm gonna be back in soon or something. Thankfully, he hasn't despawned, so it's time for me to do a whole lot of trading with him. Oh, I forgot my acacia planks. Oh my god, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do another trip with that. Oh my god, I forgot my emeralds as well. Where is my ender chest? I forgot. No, 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 don't despawn. Don't despawn, you damn thing guy. He's still here. He's still here. Come on, trade, trade. Acacia planks. There we go. We've gotten my emeralds and my acacia planks. We've got bricks. We've got brown concrete. We've got jungle logs. We've got honey blocks. We've got stone. We've got sticky pistons, and we've got the blast furnace right here. And I'm pretty sure that's all his trades. He's got cobblestone and blackstone. I don't have the blackstone though. He's got cobblestone. Okay, let me try to get one piece of cobblestone. I think I have some on one of my chests here. Do I have any cobblestone? I don't think I have any cobblestone. I lost my stone shulker box not too long ago. Oh god, okay, let me find maybe one cobblestone in this village. Just trade the village for one piece of cobblestone, please. Tell me there's at least one piece of cobblestone. No! One piece of cobblestone obtained from the village. I raided the village just to get one piece of cobblestone because this is an opportunity I should not miss, and there we go. Now, there are a couple of them which I haven't gotten, but I'm not really bothered about them, like prismarine, since I can't actually get them. And the blackstone, I don't really have any blackstone, and I'm really not bothered to go to the nether anymore, so... yeah, this guy is gonna have to despawn with a couple of trades which I haven't obtained, but that doesn't really matter. I have gotten all the main ones at least. I could say these are main ones. At least we've got a whole bunch of them. We've got over 9, we've got 13 mini blocks in total. You know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna get the blackstone since I can. There we go. I don't really want to miss out on any sort of opportunity. You know what, I was thinking to myself, there is a chance that the blackstone trade never comes back to me, so I just decided, why not get myself one piece of blackstone to do the trade, and that is exactly what I have done. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the OmathaCraft Season 4 server. This video is episode 41 of OmathaCraft, and as you've seen from that really long time lapse, I think it's, well, I mean, it took me very long to record. I don't think after the editing it's gonna be that long, but as you have seen from the time lapse, I have been very busy indeed. As you can see right here in the ice farm, which I started making in the last video, I made all the modules off camera. I mean, not off camera, I did in time-lapse mode, as you have seen right there. Anyways, yeah, I've been working real hard around here, and I have managed to finish up all the modules. Now, something you might have noticed, if you remember in the last video, I mentioned like the size of the farm. So basically, in the last video, I said that one of those farms is one module is 8 blocks in length, so I could fit 2 in one chunk. That's why we're calculating the whole kind of area of this place in chunks. So that's why the size of the farm itself is a 6 by 4 chunks, so I'd be able to fit in 8 modules. But if you keen-eyed people out there have noticed, yeah, during the time lapse I managed to make 9 modules, not 8, and I managed to fit them in the 4 chunks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that is because of a mathematical error that I have managed to make. I did my maths wrong, and yeah, I managed to make 9 modules instead of 8, but that's actually a good thing because that increases the efficiency. So I accidentally made this farm even better than I intended it to be. But even after all this work, this farm is not done. I think it's halfway. Yeah, it's pretty much halfway done. All of this is only 50% of the actual farm. Now we have to make the farm AFKable, because at the moment we have the ice like incoming. So basically we have the ice spawning in due to the water. And if I just come here and mine them, I have to mine them like manually. I'm going to have to travel manually, press the button to travel, and I have to aim manually, and that is exactly what we don't want. We want I want the whole farm to be 100% AFKable. So, and I haven't even gotten around to doing that, and I'm now going to do that in today's video because it really is a long process. I'm going to be working that in a future video, not in the next one, because in the next one I've got a few other plans which I want to do. For now, I'm gonna put this farm on hold. I have to make, yeah, as I said, I have to make it so we would travel automatically. There will be water streams pushing me around with ice underneath them, and I also have to make a pickaxe and food kind of thing, refilling chamber. So in this area right here, I'm gonna make it so once you come back from your journey, so basically you're gonna travel all throughout. So you're gonna start your journey right here, go here, then go back, then go back here, then go back here, and it's just basically a big loop. So once you've reached this point, so once you come here, then you come here, then you go over there, then you come back here, then you come back here. So you're gonna go through this tunnel, through this pathway, swinging your pickaxe, doing nothing while AFK. Then once you're back here, once you're back at the beginning, you're gonna go through a small little loop where you put your pickaxe in an item frame. The item frame is gonna break due to a dispenser. I'm going to show you guys that once I get to it in the future, in a future video, not in the next one, as I said. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how that all works. But basically I'm just gonna make an area where I could put in my pickaxe and get some food and get a brand new pickaxe, because all of this is definitely gonna wipe out my pickaxe. Imagine mining through all of this ice. Yeah, it's gonna your pickaxes are gonna take a beating, so of course you're gonna need to get new ones. Anyways, enough blabbering about, let's get into today's video, because I've got one main goal which I want to finish in today's video. And as you can see right here, this is my wood shulker box. I filled it totally with dark oak wood, and I managed to use it all up in here. This burned through stacks upon stacks of wood. You can't even imagine, and it took me about like 2 or 3 hours to finish. So yeah, you can now get a perspective, you can now get an idea of how big of a build this is. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get into today's video. it seems like we have run into a couple of issues during that AFK session. First of all, this didn't get refreshed, and I think I know the reason why. And second of all, I managed to get to here somehow. No clue how that happened. I'm gonna have to look back in the footage. I guess it might have been an Enderman or something, and we hardly got anything. So I didn't even go AFK for that long, only about 15 minutes or something. I wouldn't expect to get a lot more, and it seems like, well, I would have expected to get a lot more, but I think since we ended up here somehow, yeah, the farm stopped and something else must have happened. Okay, we're gonna have to find a way to fix it. We're gonna have to go back to the stronghold and fix it, and I know the reason behind this. So let me explain it to you guys on the way if you ever wondered, if you wonder what the problem is about. So if you remember when I made this obsidian farm, I mentioned the fact about it being 100% lossless. Wait, did I? I don't even remember. But this farm was supposed to be 100% lossless, and it seems like I'm lagging quite hard here. Okay, let's just get straight to the point. So basically, the reason this is happening to me is due to internet connection. So basically, since I'm the only one online and I have a poor connection at the moment, even though the tab screen says I have a pretty good connection, yeah, the world gets lagged out and my chunk loader gets broken, so the chunks aren't loaded anymore, and that's something you have to be careful of if you ever decide to make this design of obsidian farm, like your internet connection, because you could end up like me, getting to nowhere and getting hardly anything from your AFK session. It seems like my internet was that bad to the point that the game crashed on me. Anyways, that doesn't really matter at all, the fact that the Enderman disturbed me there at my AFK session, because I've already been doing a whole lot of AFKing at that farm, because as you can see right here, I have just under 3 shulker boxes full to the brim with obsidian. Now you might be wondering, what am I going to do with all this obsidian? Well, if you remember in the video where we made the obsidian farm, I mentioned selling it, so that's exactly what we're going to be doing in today's video. In this video, we're going to be making an obsidian shop. Now, Vortex, who's currently online, already made a obsidian shop, but we're going to undercut him and make better sales than he is, because he is selling obsidian for cobblestone. I'm going to sell it for diamonds, and he's selling it for a stack of cobblestone per 16. So let's do the math. Let's say, oh, I need to get my calculator. Let's say that 16 is equal to 64, right? 16 obsidian is equal to 64 cobblestone. Let's say that people would buy, I don't know, maybe 8 stacks of cobblestone for 1 diamond. That would be the equivalent of 2 stacks of obsidian. So I'm gonna be selling 3 stacks of obsidian for 1 diamond. What a way to undercut somebody. Even though his sales doesn't really match mine, I'm still gonna classify that as undercutting. Anyways, I think it's time for us to start making this thing, which is going to lie right here. This is the place where I decided I'm going to be making this obsidian shop, and I think it's a perfect spot, to be honest. The obsidian shop is actually just a gigantic tower, and if there is just a tower in the middle of all these kind of, let's say, short buildings, because we've got this short building, it's going to be definitely taller than that one, definitely taller than my starter home. It's gonna pop out, and that is, yeah, exactly what I want. So that's what you're going to do now. I think without any further ado, it's time for us to start working on this thing. Now, the first step to making this shop is to pillar up 20 blocks, not 21 blocks, 20 blocks using flippin' obsidian. Now, this is gonna be a pain, because if I misplace 1 block, I'm gonna have to mine it. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to be real careful here. But I think without any further ado, it's time for us to start, and I'm gonna leave a gap right here, because this is where the doors are gonna go. So we're gonna have it like so. We're gonna have to place a block right there. See what I mean? Misplacing 1 block means mining, like having to waste a bit of time just mining it again, but that wasn't actually that slow, to be honest. Okay, wait, let me try mining down 1 more piece of obsidian. Let me do that and mine this block. I mean, it is slow, but it isn't really that slow. So, I mean, it's still going to be a pain if I misplace a couple of blocks, and that is exactly what I have done right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this off camera because I don't want to bore you guys. Then, when it's time for the proper super cool details, I'm gonna bring you back. And I am now finally done with this tower. As you can see right here, I've added a bit of detail with the whole polished black stone blocks right here. Just a little bit of detail. That's going to be one of the main things that makes this build pop out. I've also added just these windows right here with the doors. You press the button, you can go inside, and then here you will see all sorts of chests and shulker boxes going all the way up to the top, filled to the brim with obsidian, which you're going to be able to sell. Though I think I'm gonna put a stop to this build right here. You're not gonna see any more of this until the next video, hopefully, where we're going to be finishing this masterpiece right here. I actually really am excited to finish this build, but at this time, I have run out of time. In other words, I am totally wiped out and I cannot go on, sadly. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Also, consider subscribing, as that is greatly, greatly appreciated. Don't forget to follow my Instagram and the OmathaCraft Instagram, names right here on the screen. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next video. Farewell, lads.